All right.
Hello.
Finally.
Finally,
Thoda
we're
sa
recording,
relax. Yeah.
and
Yeah, we invested in mics now, And we had such a long ass time just setting
just
it up.
setting it up. Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
we
been
had
setting
actually
it up
bought
since half an hour.
this adapter here to like connect two
Connect
mics.
two mics, but
into
then
one.
it just turned out to be crappy.
Yeah, it doesn't even work, dude.
The mics are what, Boya?
Yeah, Boya BYM1.
It's
So
nice.
yeah, without further ado, let's get into the main topic of
Yeah.
today. So we were having
discussing
regular
about-
convos and
We were
he
discovering
pointed
about the
out-
perspectives, the optimistic ways and pessimistic ways of
Yeah,
looking at life, looking at
any situation
situations.
in general.
Both of us lean towards one or the other, like opposite sides.
Yeah.
And then we just started we were actually, it was around 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
We started having a conversation and it ended at 3:30 in the night.
Yeah.
At night, and
Yeah.
it was all about optimism and pessimism. So that's the topic we chose today.
Yeah, basically that. So, pessimism, I feel, I lean towards it because you should always scrutinize things. You should not be so secure about it. Like, see, for example, something's going well, you shouldn't be complacent. It's like, everything's going well, I'll just sit back, relax. It'll just be how it is. You have to anticipate, like,
But pessimism is more like, just don't, look at the brighter side. It's, you never take risks just because you're very, you can't stop thinking about the cons of an issue, of a situation.
Okay,
For example,
see, that's...
For example, starting a company. While starting, you'll always look at the negative sides. That is one problem, because you'll never, think big, because you'll be stuck to the ground. That's what I feel.
Okay, but see, pessimism, right? I feel there are two types of pessimists. The defeatist pessimist, those are the bad ones, and active pessimists. Active pessimists are ones who recognize, like, okay, for example, let's say my social life, if it is lackluster, I recognize that, and I know it's not good. That's being a little bit pessimistic. So if I'm an active pessimist, I'll actively work on that. I'll do something about it. I'll get more attractive. I'll be more outgoing. I'll be.
Yeah, but you'll always
fun.
you'll be always afraid of, what if this happens? What you do it because you're afraid of the negative side. You don't do it because you want the opposite side. You do it because you don't want the negative side.
I
mean,
really
while
get you
optimism,
Yeah.
I'm an optimistic person, so I always think about what I want instead of what I don't want. That is the difference. That's the difference between optimism and pessimism that I feel is there. The people who are pessimists, those are the people who work on themselves because they don't want to fail in life. While the optimists do something because they want to do something in their life, not to run away from problems, but to reach goals. I think that's the
but still,
difference.
both ways, you are getting like something done.
No, but
right?
you'll always be afraid in one, and you'll always be happy in one. Happy,
But
I won't
see,
say, but
isn't
always
it-
energetic too. Okay, imagine you're in an Olympic race.
Yeah.
You'll happily run, but the same situation, if a dog is chasing you, you'll run the same. You'll rather run faster, but you'll always be afraid that the dog might catch you.
I mean, you see, but the thing is, the way what you have suggested, I feel it borders on naivety. Like, you just assume everything's going to be good, everything's going to go to your plan, but you have to consider the negative sides also. So, business, for example, like, you can see all the positive sides, but if you just jump in looking at all the positive sides, you are bound to fail. The same thing goes with crypto. If you see, crypto, so many people say you can make shit ton of money, just spend. And then like 90% of
the times it doesn't.
projects are just rug pulls.
True.
It's just made by ultra rich people. They'll create a project and they'll tell you, you gotta invest, you have to do this, you make money. And then when you invest, and then they'll just pull the rug underneath you. And
But that is again, that is
a good example.
That is a good example, but that is someone else's doing.
Yeah, so
There's nothing you can do about it.
Exactly, that's when the active pessimists become pessimistic, when they are about to do something which isn't in their control. Even the business thing you said, like it's not
like the
I would say the success is, it's like, I would say 75-25. 75% it's under your control, 25% it's not really, because it's about how the public
and luck matters.
perceives. Yeah, luck too. The reason pessimists are also pessimists is because of past experience.
But you
So,
can't hold on to something.
I mean, yeah. Let
See,
me
you
just give an
failed-
example. Like relationships, for example. If they had a bad experience, like their partner cheated on them or something like that, they'll forever think, like
Yeah, but
the
why?
future.
I understand you're scared. You move on.
No, but I mean, it will
Why
still always be.
Won't that make you a bad person? Because you're judging the new, relationship again. The past person that you went out with. You're judging the new one based on the past one. Won't the new one get hurt and go further away?
I mean, yeah, that's true.
That's
but like,
that's something.
I would say that's a defense.
You should
mechanism.
you should look at it in a brighter way. Okay, this one was something like that. Why not try something new? Let's see what the change is. There might not be change. There might be change. You never know.
Yeah, but still, I would say the reason, like,
Because it
me
can-
personally, if that happened to me, I would be a little bit like wary.
Everyone would be
Yeah.
more conscious while choosing, but then you
You
can't
have to
keep
choose correctly also. that's
exactly.
the
You
thing.
can't keep yourself restricted. Pessimism restricts you. You can't. Okay, this is an example that's why even optimistic people are not great, because you keep looking at the brighter side. Now
Yeah.
I lean towards optimism, but I somewhere know, and I'm sure you know, and I'm sure
yeah.
everyone knows that there is something called as realism,
Yeah.
the middle ground. Where you need to stay, because see, optimism. Okay, let's take a balloon for example.
Yeah.
Balloon mein you put air, but if there's no string to it, balloons just fly because they have too much air, but they have nothing to pull them down,
Yeah.
nothing to put them in the real world. Okay, so just go into the space and stuff. I'm an example. Well, realism what? Pessimism, the balloon is with no air. The balloon has no air, or it had air, some air, but then it got popped, so it just karke, it settled on the ground. So there's no, one is at the most bottom level, one is at the air high, no one can even see it, just disappears because it's so annoying.
Yeah.
And one is, you're always under people because you judge yourself at the end because of the cons. So I feel wo balloon, put air in it, put the helium, whatever, and just let it go, but tie a string to it and keep
Keep it grounded in
you need to be
reality.
smart enough. No. You need to be smart enough to keep increasing the string. Tie multiple strings. There is a wire, connect another wire to it or something. You need to be smart. You need to find the ways to how can you let it, fly higher, but while it's in control.
Yeah. But
And you need to be able to take it around.
yeah, but see, like, pessimism doesn't necessarily mean you don't do anything. You do things, but you are a bit cautious. You don't.
That's what active pessimists do. But there
Yeah.
are most of them are. I feel most of them are
Like, what
opposites.
type of pessimists have you seen mainly? Active
the
or-
ones who just can't see the brighter side. I've never
No, I
whichever
mean-
pessimists I've
like,
seen.
they don't see the brighter side, but they still do it.
No, not compared to they don't succeed enough because they're scared of what will happen. That's what I feel. The pessimists I've seen, they have not considered success. All they can see is not failing. They're fine with mediocre lifestyle just because they're scared of failing. Because see, if you want to be big, you need to risk it. You have to risk it.
Yeah, I think that pessimism also comes from a fear of failure.
But again, you can't. You've past experiences, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, for me, honestly, I would say my pessimism mainly, it comes from my past, I guess. Like, for me at least, I've realized, like, when I put a lot of efforts into friendships, relationships, whatever, in the end, it always affects me
Backfires.
negatively. Yeah, to me. And so now I've become like cautious, you know, like if I'm getting along too well with a person, I'll be like, okay.
Same goes for me.
something's wrong.
I was actually a pessimist earlier. During my school years, I was a pessimist. I couldn't. I just ran away from situations.
Ah,
And then in 10th standard to school to college life, the 1 year, I was very optimistic. I mean, what I thought is, even if I sit at home doing nothing, just watching good videos or watching motivational videos or something is going to make me smart enough to be a billionaire and a millionaire. Itna optimistic I was.
yeah.
That was. But now that I've actually, you know, started, like even this, for example, recording and stuff.
Yeah.
Now I'm shit scared of cameras, but then I'm still recording,
Yeah.
and it might be embarrassing, but then I'm still doing it because I can't, you know, keep whatever the books I read. For example, Show Your Work. It's a pretty popular book. Even Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Those two books, those are the books that open my eyes. Okay, everyone is scared, you know, of failure.
Yeah.
Obviously, they are scared, but then only the
But
ones who
then
risk it are the ones who succeed. So you need to be
Yeah.
optimistic at some point, at some level.
Yeah, but I feel active pessimists are also very successful because they consider all the negative parts and still go ahead.
No, I mean, yeah, obviously,
They are one of the more like successful
yeah,
people.
the successful people.
Fear is the greatest.
That someone
drive-
will take over him.
Yeah,
So,
I mean that's the greatest driver of success because see,
competition.
Yeah, like base nature, like the deer, like it's always in fear of being hunted. That's why it's so fast. That's why
Survival of the fittest.
yeah, survival. So that survival instinct is why mainly people lean on.
See, now
pessimism.
survival instinct, I think, comes from being a pessimist.
Yeah, exactly.
Pessimistic thought process.
You assume the worst and then you go ahead.
No, you have to look at the negative sides while considering anything, but you can't just look at it in a way कि I have to. It shouldn't be कि I don't want this. It should be I'm considering this and this. Now you work towards your goal. You try to change your way of working based on what you want to. Optimistics, what you want, what you don't want. What you should think is what you want and what you don't want. Combine them, make a plan it out, set a goal, and work towards
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I think it's active pessimism, at least it's similar to that. So, let's say, even in looks, for example, like, you heard of like black pill?
No.
Okay, so basically, there are like 3 main pills. This is like really no life shit, but I'll just explain
Pills?
it fast. It's like ideology. So,
Okay.
blue pill is basically optimist, means assuming everything is good, no
Okay.
matter what happens, you will succeed, everything will be fine. Red pill is where you know you are low and you need to work your way up, and only then will people respect. So, red pill is that. So, yeah, you think you are low first and you have to work your way up and you have to keep maintaining it. Only then will people like respect you or just, what can I say, like have fun with you or even consider you as a human.
Yeah.
And black pill, this is the worst ideology I've ever like heard. Basically, it's like from the beginning only you're doomed.
I see. Yeah.
It's done. So for example, this is like in dating and like regular friendships, like if you don't have particular facial features or you're like below a certain height, like usually 5'7", if you're below 5'7",
You won't be
as a man you're done.
done. Yeah.
That's it. Like just jump off a cliff already. If you're that's
I know.
like,
Yeah.
that's how it is.
I have friends who consider that.
Yeah, so I feel the blue, red and black pill, they represent the different levels of pessimism and optimism. The extreme, the blue pill people are optimists. Black pill people are like extreme pessimists, and
pessimists.
red pill is like, what do you say, active pessimists.
I'd say
They recognize that they aren't all that, but they have to work up to that level and then do it.
no, but the best example is, suppose you're a smoker, heavy smoker.
Yeah.
Yesterday was your last smoke. Today you have decided to quit. So from today, call yourself a non-smoker. while talking to people, if you're around smokers, if they ask you for
you don't say I'm trying to quit.
yeah, you don't say I'm trying to
quit.
quit. Say I quit, or I'm a non-smoker.
But see, then again, no.
Then you will work towards it. You know, ki,
You
see,
will-
I'm not a smoker anymore, so I won't
you
smoke.
will work towards it. But see, what if, let's see, okay, then I say I quit. Then the like day after tomorrow, I just take another.
That's because
smoke.
you didn't set the right system.
Yeah, no, but if I do that, then I look like an idiot now, don't I?
I mean, why do you care about looking like an idiot? You're gonna look like an idiot anyways. Even if you say I'm trying to quit. No, I mean, you say that I'm trying to quit, but then you smoke anyways.
Yeah, I mean.
People are going to tease you कि ये इसने quit कर दिया, ये he failed in one day ऐसा. So you have to. There's always this possibility, but when you identify as something, then you are stuck to it. Entitlement. In the last video, I talked about.
But this is still red pill, it's still kind of red pill ideology. What you
Yeah.
suggested. It is active pessimism.
Active pessimism is realism.
Yeah.
But
I
don't
mean-
call it. See again, call it realism, na? Tell me the difference between realism and active pessimism. Is there really a difference?
Realism, see, you at least consider the positive side. You will think, yes, it
So
will
that's
work
the
out
right
in
way.
the
na?
end. Yeah.
You need to consider. In active pessimism, you're just
In
again
active pessimism, you do it because see, it's like you have no other option but to do
exactly.
it.
Why are you? It's like I don't even go agree with the thought process that tomorrow
Live
you're
each
going to
day
die.
like your last.
Like your last. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So consider that thought. I don't agree with it because then you're doing it because you're going to die tomorrow. That's a negative way of looking at it. Why not look at
But I
it
mean,
as a new
isn't-
opportunity?
No, but see,
Start each day as if it's your new opportunity.
but like if you're saying that live each day like your last, you'll make the most of that day, right?
Yeah, but at
Because
the end
it's
you'll be
I
like
have to do everything.
no, but,
Today's my
but at
last
the end
day.
of the day you'll always be like, tomorrow I'm going to die. Again, tomorrow I'm going to die.
No, but
tomorrow I'm going
you
to
won't
die.
literally
That's
think
the thought
that.
process you use. So you keep considering that.
No, but
why
still-
consider that?
No, but still you will maximize the amount of productivity,
Think
right?
I'm going to die someday. Let's
But
take
then
this
you'll
opportunity as a new
procrastinate,
one.
right? Then you'll procrastinate. See, obviously
That's
you
a
will.
control, that's a different part. You have to control yourself from
Yeah.
procrastination.
See, if you know tomorrow you're going to die, you will get the most number of stuff possible done today, right? If
Why
you
would-
know,
okay,
if you
just
know
no.
you
Why
won't
would
die-
I try to make a difference, make an impact on the world if it's my last day? I'd rather go and kill people or party hard or drink. It's anyways my last day. Why not
exactly,
party?
but you're still maximizing your
But I'm not doing
enjoyment
anything.
and value, right?
Come on.
Even work, see, work also, if you're doing it's like your last day, I have to maximize my work. I have to enjoy it like that.
See again. If it's not something productive, why even consider it? Even I won't say partying is not productive. But if I'm okay, tomorrow's my last day. Why would I even consider doing something good? I'm going to die tomorrow, man. Why do I care? I'll
see,
commit all the crimes possible. I'm anyway going to die. Why not go to jail? New experience. It's like that. But if I
Good
consider
idea, let's do it right now, bro.
yeah, just commit a crime and then
No, but the idea, right? The saying it's not for productivity. It's more about be a little bit relaxed, enjoy
see at the end
life.
it's always up to you. Even if you're an optimist or a pessimist, it's up to you what you want to do. But when you again entitle yourself to one thing, you stick to it. I don't support entitlement as well. But then when you're working on something, I'd say, okay, I'll give another example. While reading a book from the same book, Atomic Habits, don't say, I'm reading this book, I'm going to try to read this book. If you're going to try to be a reader, say, I'm a reader. Don't say, I'm trying to read this book. Read a book. Say, I'm trying to be a reader. Then you consider reading the next book already while you're reading the current book. If you look at, it's like minute goals. If you set a goal, ki I want to reach 100 subscribers, then once you get 100 subscribers, you'll stop, caring as much. You'll obviously try to set a higher goal, but then you'll be a bit more relaxed. Why be relaxed? There are other ways of relaxing. Why slow down your pace just because you set a wrong goal?
This is again describing that active pessimism. So you basically what we both agree on, I feel, is
Realism.
yeah, realism / active pessimism.
Again,
Middle
don't
ground.
call it active pessimism is what I'm saying. You are calling it, you see, active pessimism is again leaning on the pessimist side. Why do you want to stick to one thing? I'm not even saying stick to realism.
See, it's not I'm like devoted to pessimism where like I have to be pessimist, you know, I can't think good. No, active pessimism, the reason I identify with it at least is because whenever something is proposed to me, I generally think of the negatives.
Exactly. That's the problem. If something is, coming up, I'll first look at the profits, then the losses. What am I interested in? The profits. Why won't I look at the profits first then? I'm not saying I'm going to take the decision just by looking at profits. I'm saying I'm going to look at the profits first, then I'm going to look at the losses, and I'm going to compare them and then take a decision. What you're doing is looking at the losses, you're deciding, then you're considering the possibilities of profits.
No, it's not necessary. And see, the realist side, it's more high risk, high reward than active pessimism. Active pessimism is more low risk, low reward, and that will still keep you very above average because people generally they don't even take a risk. Active pessimists are at least taking low risks, so I feel that's why I'm like satisfied. Like I personally feel okay. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I feel I've achieved like the okay level of success following this ideology, and that's why I'm like sticking to it.
Are you happy?
Yeah, that's true. Like,
see, right now,
satisfied.
Right now, and honestly say, even if something bad happens, I'll be happy about it. When you're optimistic, you're happy. That's why I consider optimism.
I also used to be an optimist, like kind of, but when I adopted that pessimist, ideology, that's when I saw myself, shooting in progress. It's like I know.
So you purposely went into pessimism.
Yeah, and it's like I know. It's like if I don't get my shit together, I'm going to die a loser. That's what I thought.
But then, were you happy while doing that?
I mean, like initially.
Not bits of happiness, bits of sadness, bits of happiness.
See,
people divided into phases. I'm not talking about that. In general.
Yeah, I was happiest when I was progressing. Like, see, even now, right? I got an injury in my shoulder and I couldn't go to the gym. And that was the most horrific torture I went through.
Now tell me, while doing that.
And because, see, I'll tell you why. Because I had nothing which I could actively progress or see results. Like studies, okay, fine, you get higher test scores, but physically you can't see it, right?
Yeah.
At least business, if you're improving, you get the money physically.
Yeah.
It's there, hard cash. But so there was nothing which I could see I'm improving at. So like just my mood, and you must have noticed my resting face was just
when it actually dead. Like honestly speaking,
even now it's kind of there. I'm trying to.
No, but tell me, while the shoulder injury thing you said,
did
you consider the I want to make progress, or I don't want to be downgrading?
I don't want to be downgrading.
See, this is what I am. This is what active pessimists and pessimists.
Yeah, because see, I was like
Then I don't think you were happy.
Yeah, no, but yeah.
You're always sad. I'm not being. I'm making shit. See, I'm going down.
When I saw my physique like downgrading, degrading. Like before, I could confidently say, yeah, I'm above average.
Yeah.
But then, as soon as that ride got stripped away from me, I can't say I'm above average. My like self-worth, I couldn't really find it.
Yeah.
It's like I lost the one thing that made me stand out, and it's just such a big part of my life that just suddenly just snatched away from me. So it made me question what am I doing this for, and just overall just being sad. But then now it's been like 1 week, I've gotten back in it and I'm so happy. Like,
why are you happy now? Again, the same question. Why are you happy?
Because it feels like I'm building something,
So you're making progress. You're happy that you're making progress and not stuck.
Yeah. I'm not stuck there watching everyone else get better while I'm just sitting there at home, scrolling through their stories or whatever.
See again, pessimism.
Yeah.
You're scared of the again, this is again. I won't say this is bad. But
And
from
no,
my
no,
angle, I
because
think
see,
that's
the thing is, right, and I've seen more people are approaching me also, like, I know 1 week isn't a lot, but still, like, small differences people have noticed, and then they approach me more. And I feel it's my overall attitude also, that's the main reason, because I'm more confident now. I feel
because you made
more
progress.
comfortable, yeah. I always need to have that constant
Motivation.
not motivation. I always need to
Sense
be in a
of progress.
constant state of progress. You know, like I need to always be in this type of graph. Like if it is like this, I start to feel very like, what's going on, dude? I need to do something. Am I falling behind? You know, and this, oh my god, that's like
Yeah, I mean,
horrendous. So yeah, I feel that's where the pessimism
pessimism
is
and optimism
terrible.
comes in.
Yeah,
Pessimism comes in.
yeah.
See, that's the
Optimism, see, if you're optimist, right, even if you're going down, you'll be like, oh, it's just a small slump, I get.
yeah. That's why
eventually.
I'm not saying be
Yeah.
optimistic alone. I'm saying consider optimism. Again, consider optimism. Consider pessimism. Don't entirely yourself to the two extreme points. Get the middle ground and work on it. Build a system where you can,
Yeah. No,
all you have to do is
I-
consider the good points.
yeah, but still, it's difficult.
I know, I remember the transition. It was a pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, it
And
took-
okay,
no, it
not
only
gonna
took me
lie.
1 month.
Yeah,
but
that's
it was very tough.
But you kind of feel cringe when you're doing it. You know, it's like you're like, everything is nice, everything is happy. Like going from
Yeah, I know, you're
everything
like-
is sad, everything is bad to yay, everything's nice and
No,
happy.
that's not what I'm. You don't have to tell people.
Yeah, I know.
It shows out.
Even no, mentally, if you
Okay,
think
you
like,
tell me tomorrow if I'm a random guy. You see me in college or something. I'm talking to. Would you see me sitting on some bench, regretting my life decisions, or will you see me talking to absolutely everybody?
talking to everybody.
Because I'm not, stuck to something. That is the difference that came into me.
Yeah.
In class, 5 months back, I would just sit in one corner. I'll wait till the teacher comes. Teacher goes. Now I'm proudly bunking. Proudly.
We do not condone this, okay? Attend your lectures. Attend your lectures. You have to say it, dude.
Yeah. Attend lectures. Attend
Yeah,
lectures.
yeah.
I was joking about the bunking part.
Yeah, that never happened.
Yeah, just a possibility again. But anyways, so I would just wait till the teacher comes. But now, while the teacher comes, while I'm waiting for the teacher, I talk to absolutely everybody,
Ah.
and I don't care if I know the person. I'll just be like, hi buddy, what's up? Leave me hanging.
Left him hanging, dude. Real pessimism, dude.
So-
I'm gonna make him a pessimist now.
Okay.
ऐसा करेगा.
So that is one big difference. And I'm sure it might be annoying for some people कि I'm always happy or something, and it might seem that I'm boasting, but it's not. I'm just
Sometimes
doing what
it
I
may
am.
seem fake, that happiness, you know.
But
It may
from
seem-
my angle, I would say it's not a problem because I'm proud of it. Why not? Not everything should be about what went wrong.
Yeah.
It should be something
I feel that you should have that ability to move on.
I'll read a bit. Earlier, to flex, people would share their success and happiness. Competition was about who wins. Now, we flex about our losses and sadness. Competition is about who has the most depressing story. Earlier, the point was to get praise. Now, the point is to get sympathy. That is a major problem in Gen Z, and that is where again the optimistic, pessimistic side comes in. Just to gain sympathy, I'll show the negative side or see the negative side. कि यार इससे मुझे attention मिलेगा. Why do you want attention for being the sad person? Why not a person who's happy, dude? And it shouldn't be about gaining sympathy. I don't want to be famous for being a sad. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, do you really want your identity to be someone who's
Depressed
sad?
or-
Tomorrow when you leave college, do you want that? अरे वो था ना एक, used to sit there ऐसा, or अरे वो था एक, or अरे वो शंतनु, you remember? अरे he was active, he was in this department. He used to talk to everyone. अरे you have to know him, you have to. I want that personality. And I don't think it's being boastful. Just
Yeah.
who I am. just who you are.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, so
That's-
I guess what we can conclude is basically you should again stick to a
Stick
middle
to the
ground.
middle ground. That's the point of
Yeah.
entire.
Glucose, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, there are benefits to both sides, extremes obviously, but a middle ground is always the best as it combines.
Finding the
best
middle
of
ground
both worlds.
matters. Yeah.
Yeah.
People who dream big but consider the failures are the ones who succeed.
So yeah, that's it for this episode, and see you next time.
See you next time.
Yeah, you walk around.